One of the things you'll notice right off the bat when you walk in, I mean, the decor and the design of this place is incredible. And you're right, it looks a lot different than Saucy. Prior to Saucy, it was Gypsy Rose. So if you've been in Gypsy Rose and then you go into Chelo, whoa, it's like you're in an entirely different place.
Welcome back to Roswell Brew Talks. I'm Steve Stroud. I'm Executive Director of Roswell, Inc. We're the economic development organization in the city of Roswell.
I'm Andy Williams, Executive Director of Visit Roswell, and we are really excited about our guest today because he's probably got one of the hottest restaurants in town right now, and that's Matt with Chelo. And if you haven't been there, man, you are missing out. And we definitely want to run people through his doors to check out what this place has to offer because the atmosphere is awesome, the service is awesome, but the food is like no other. And so we're definitely excited to get into all the nuts and bolts of what makes Chelo awesome. And welcome, Matt. Glad to have you on.
Thank you.
So give us the rundown. Absolutely. Give us the rundown on what your background is and how you came to open up a restaurant here in Roswell, Georgia.
Well, I've been a chef all my life, New York, Miami, Atlanta, and I already have a restaurant in Buckhead last 11 years, so we were looking for another good location. And happens to be, Saucy at the time was for sale. We decided to get it. We thought it was a good location, and turns out it is. The community
That's the best news I heard. It is.
Community is very, very supportive, overwhelmingly.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things that, is unique, as Andy said, you've created an atmosphere in that restaurant that people want to come to, right? Not just the food and the service, but just the overall look and the feel. And I think Roswell was starving for that element. And talk a little bit about the type of food.
Well, it's a Persian style food that's very authentic, and I used to be chef in one of the Persian restaurants in Rumi's Kitchen back in the day. So it's very simplicity, and then quality, and the food of that is drive me to go that way because it's very healthy. In other words,
it is healthy.
Yes.
One of the things that impressed me right off the bat is you had custom grills made, right? Talk to us a little bit about that. That's pretty impressive.
When we got the place, I ordered the grill right away for charcoal grill. That I ordered custom made just for us. It's they make it to whatever exactly you want. How you want it.
And this is for the kebabs, right?
Correct, yes. It makes the biggest difference as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We know it from the meat.
Yeah, it's if you've gone there, I mean, it's incredible because you get overloaded pretty quickly in a good way. And so you've got your steaks, you've got your kebabs. The rice, I think, is one of the stars of the menus as well. And my wife and I shared a multitude of different options, and I think they brought out 2-3 different kinds of rice that I loved both of them. So what is it about the rice that's different? What is it about the restaurant menu that people that are experiencing other restaurants in Roswell, this is going to be a differentiator to them? This stands off as something different.
First of all, when I buy the product, I always look for the quality and freshness. It's always stay with the top of the quality. And every single time, if we get a delivery, we have to go through it one by one, make sure that that's exactly what we want, quality, and the way we cook it, and it makes all the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you were mentioning the rice. I know you've got one rice over there that is like, I just can't have enough of it, and that's the one with the raisins.
Raisins.
In it. Oh my God! And the other thing is, somebody was sharing with me before I even came to your restaurant was the fact that you grill it, like the bottom is grilled or something.
Well, in a way, yeah.
Yeah, in a way.
It's done in the individual pots.
Okay.
To order to give that crust, you have to make it in the individual Teflon pans.
And everybody says that's very authentic.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, too, the restaurant's awesome, and one of the things you'll notice right off the bat when you walk in, I mean, the decor and the design of this place is incredible. And you're right, it looks a lot different than Saucy. Prior to Saucy, it was Gypsy Rose. So if you've been in Gypsy Rose and then you go into Chelo, whoa, it's like you're in an entirely different place.
Different place.
And the big thing you'll notice too, you'll see that big, beautiful bar too. And I know you guys have a robust cocktail menu. What does that look like? Is that something you curated in-house? Did you bring somebody in to run your cocktail program? Or is it just kind of by nature of good staff that know what they're doing?
Actually, I just got a new bartenders last week. They straight out of Turkey, and they are one of the best. And we just changed the cocktail menu.
Okay.
Nice.
For the better. You really have to try the new drinks. We're about to post all those pictures on the social media next couple of days.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of new editions.
Yeah.
That's
They're
awesome.
For better.
Yeah.
Well, and you're participating with Summer Sippin', which kicks off next week,
Yes,
which
sir.
is always a driver of business to all the restaurants that participate. And I think this year we've got, Andy, what, 52
Yeah,
businesses?
something like that. It's
that are
always a strong
participating.
program.
And you can compete in that one. So
Yeah.
so that'll be fun. You know, one of the things that I feel like is a differentiator is you were saying early on that the community has accepted you, but you've accepted the community.
What?
And you've engaged with the community, and that makes a big difference. You know, when we talk to businesses, a lot of times they don't know how to engage, right? And everybody sees a new business come in, and they're asking them for this or they're asking them for that. But you actually show up to stuff, and you don't just send your staff, which I think makes a difference. And again, it always does when you're the owner, right?
Well, I got so much love from the community. Least I can do is show some love back.
Well, you
And
have.
it really means a lot.
Yeah.
People really want to support the local business, and they constantly keep saying that, and they come up to me and say, "Thank you very much being here." It means a lot. I'm not used to that, so it's very different in here.
Yeah.
So much different. I decided to move here.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Yeah,
So
you're
we're
moving
turning business owners into residents. I mean,
I
it's all
say
good.
all the time, if you don't live here, we're going to convert you and we're
Yeah.
going to bring you in. So Matt and his bride are moving to Roswell.
Well, you just hit on something too, because when we've dined there, you'd like to think this thing happens often, but it doesn't. And we're very lucky to have amazing restaurants in Roswell where this is a common thing. But Matt, you talked to every single table when we were there. We noticed that you literally walked down and you talked to every single party. And not only did you talk to them, you sat down. I mean, you sat with us for a while, and it was incredible. And that shows that you really care about it. So I just want to say thank you for that, because that hospitality was certainly noticed not only by us, but by, I think, everybody in the restaurant. And when we just make a post about Chelo, the comment section lights up. So you're clearly doing something right, and we appreciate it. So for the people who, maybe they're not used to Persian cuisine, maybe they don't know what Chelo is, and they're going to give it a shot for a date night. If you had to recommend, hey, here are 3 menu items you can't miss, or maybe 2 or 3 apps you got to start with. What are those hot ticket items on your menu that you would recommend to newbies that are coming in for the first time?
Cello dip is one of them.
Okay.
My favorite.
And then, a lot of people favorites as well. And also cheese rolls.
Okay.
Feta cheese rolls are really authentic. Actually, that's Turkish, actually. And also kash bademcun, which is the fried eggplant with the whey sauce.
Okay.
It's very authentic as well. Entree, I eat bronzini every other day, but people love sea bass, Chilean sea bass. They say it's one of the best they ever had. They say same thing about the salmon too, but the rack of lamb is my other favorite as well. Yeah.
Isn't it nice when you really can't really pick a favorite because so many people have their favorites that the whole menu becomes favorites?
The whole menu is, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, and it's always an adventure because we always try something new. Matt makes sure that we try something new, which is, broadens my horizon a little bit.
And when we were there, our server was fantastic. She was on it all night long, and the friendliest. I wish I remember her name, and shame on me for not. But she did such a good job with my wife on making certain recommendations on wine with what pairs well with the other menu items. And it wasn't just like if you like Chardonnay, here, order Chardonnay. It was more like, well, if you like Chardonnay, this is really kind of what you need to pair with this particular item that you're thinking about getting.
By the way, I just got some Turkish, Lebanese, and Persian wine in.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
We need to make sure we highlight that.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
a
good
unique
ones.
thing.
Pretty unique ones.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things, we talk about, you did decide it was a good place to come. And, it's not easy running a restaurant or running a business, period. And on top of that, trying to get open, trying to get through the process, I think we made it a little bit easier.
Yes, you guys definitely did. I cannot thank you enough. You guys made it more than easy for me. And I always appreciate you and Morgan and everybody from Roswell Inc.
Well, thank you.
And I'm not just saying that. I mean that sincerely. You guys did help me any way possible, and I thank you.
Well, it's important, as you've realized that we're all about supporting local, and the community is. And so the easier we can make it for you to be successful, guess what? It makes it better for everybody. So thank you again for investing in Roswell.
Yeah, and we always like to give our listeners, our viewers, the opportunity to learn more. So, social media, website, what would you say is the best spot to direct people to get more information?
The Instagram, Facebook, anywhere on any social media, the platform that is available, we are on there.
Good. And you will certainly see Matt and his team out at different events. You guys are big on sponsoring and bringing food out and catering, so we certainly appreciate that too. That's a great way to obviously get the product out and also get people familiar with your brand and your staff and who you are. So we certainly appreciate it.
Least I can do anytime.
So thanks for your investment. And as we always say, it's a great day to do business in Roswell. Let's go eat at Chelo.
Well, thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you for everything. Cheers.